What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Shouts out to Lori Dunn there, her family. Shouts out to them, his dad, to his culture. You know what I'm saying? To the eccentric, Etrinians. Shouts out to all my Etrinians. You know what I'm saying? My Ethiopians. You know, I got nothing but much respect for you folks, man. Like on some real shit, man. I miss my Marcus Garvey book. Because he talks about all this, the Trinian, the Ethiopians, the true gods, the true black man, and I'm happy that I was able to witness that movement. I'm happy that I was able to witness his movement. And there's a few people, you know what I'm saying, that I've noticed with those flags, and I was wondering what the flags meant. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm glad that uh, I'm blessed that I got to listen to his music. I'm blessed that I got to see the man for who he was. Besides a hood dude, like he went out. I don't think there's too many people with hood ties and um, see themselves in a different light. He always saw himself as a educator, a giver, as an activist, and that you know that he was a prophet of this generation. You know, but I you know I think my sister, I'm only 7 years. I mean 4 years older than that cat. You feel me? However, I can honestly say I learned a lot from him, and that's what I say. People, we're here to learn from each other, no matter the age. We're here to learn from each other. If you are 10 years younger than me, and you can see life um, with half full and half empty, and you also can make room for error and stuff like that. That's the people you want to be around. You don't want to be around a person that just see what's in front of them, because if you just seeing what's in front of you, that's mean your eyes is not open to the possibilities. And it's just crazy how I was listening to some of his stories, and if I was out my shit was similar, and I feel like you have to have that fight in you. You have to have that, like he was saying on one of his interviews. There's been a lot of times where he felt like giving up. A lot of times he said, "I feel like I want to give up." He said, he said, "Well, what would that do? What would that be?" You know what I'm saying? So I fought. I fought for what I wanted. I sweat tears. I fought anger. I fought back. You know, people not feeling my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't touch everybody. You know what I'm saying? The ones that you touch or whatever, by them playing your music repeatedly over and over, people asking questions, why you listen to this? It's something else. And that also was letting me know it was okay to listen to gangster music. You know what I'm saying? Because gangsters have dreams too. You know what I'm saying? Thugs have dreams. You feel me? So why cannot gangsters have dreams? You know what I'm saying? Hustlers have dreams. You feel me? So a gangster is and all that in one. I mean, he or she could be a hustler. He or she could be a thug. You know what I'm saying? That's what a gangster is at the end of the day. A hustler and a thug in one, which is a gangster. You feel me? And I love that. I love the fact about him. I love the fact that he saw he wanted the whole world. He wanted his community to grow. He saw a possibility, and I haven't seen that in a long time. That this movement reminded me when I was a kid when black people when we was up. You feel me? When we was up, and nobody got left behind. No one was left behind. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was doing their shit, but we allowing these drugs to get into our minds and get into our body and tear our families apart. Everybody wants to be chief. Nobody wants to, follow. Don't know. Everybody want to be that top dog. Don't nobody want to do the dirty work. You gotta have a few workers on your team because if you don't, your shit gonna fuck around. You gonna have rats and roaches and decaying walls. You know what I'm saying? For everybody gotta play their part, man. And that's what he was saying. Like, we have to play our part as a man. Like he said, as a man, it's up to me to educate my wife and have my wife back, and or basically educate myself by me educating myself and by me teaching myself and opening other doors and possibilities for myself. I am now teaching my wife, you know what I'm saying, how to do more than just acting. Do you feel me? I'm teaching her how to really tap into her potential, her full potential. Because when it's all said and done, what do you have? And that is some good shit. When it's all said and done, no matter where you at in life, what do you have? You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna get old. So what do you have? If you having a kid, what are you bringing to the table for your kid? What are you, doing for your kid? And I feel like he gave us like 10. He gave us 10 toes down and 10 toes forward. You feel me? And he showed you what to do. He showed you how to do it. He showed you how to make moves. Yeah, he made a mistake or whatever. You feel me? But he showed you how to make moves. He showed you uh, how to give back to the community. You feel me? And it was just on some positive shit. It was on some. It's actually, I feel like it's actually on the fact of his father and his mother. You know what I'm saying? The love and respect that they have for each other, it flourished through him. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And how he took care of himself. You know what I'm saying? How his father took care of himself. You feel me? He was every piece of his father. He was every piece of grace of his mom. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have both to be uh, strong in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? Grace, pizzazz, and strength. And they did a good job. You feel me? And I feel, you know, that alone hopefully will help the black community, you know what I'm saying? Um, as far as, mom, father, being in the same, up under the same roof, really, really teaching the child and showing the child the true love and the true meaning of life, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we're all here to die. That's a promise. It's guaranteed. But what are you gonna leave? What is your legacy? What are you gonna leave here when you gone? What is your memories? Everybody ain't gonna have memories. Those that do, what are you gonna do? What else can you do to make sure you don't die? You feel me? And I don't think that's really what his goal was. I just think that his goal was to uplift his community. You feel me? To make everybody, um, every enable body, make them job ready. You feel me? And get them right. You feel me? And if you couldn't, you know, get a job out here with the rest of the world, he was going to employ you, and that's a beautiful thing. I appreciate all the black um, leaders and the black activists and sports and and all uh, uh, paradigm of life. I appreciate the fact that you guys are giving back. It's like finally, ain't nobody just like, oh, they ain't nobody. He actually putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think him and Snoop Dogg, they fed off each other like. Back in the day, everybody used to be like, there goes Snoop Dogg, so before they knew Nip, baby, like, no, that's Nipsey, baby. Yeah. Good shit, man. If you see my cousin up in there, bro, let him know we here, we love him. You know, since this is cool, everybody cool. Just miss the hell out of him. You know what I'm saying? We miss you as well. I'm gonna continue to blur your music. To focus, get my minds, get my mans. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. On some real facts, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.